Hey, good afternoon, good morning, good evening, whatever date and time it is in your life. I am being guided to show this, and there's a reason behind it. Is because, Spirit keeps telling me I need to record this and share this, and maybe somebody needs to hear what I've experienced and what it's about. Okay, so as you can see, I have love donation put on here. And this is a piece of paper that I had signed up. I had to sign up. I used to do a meditation and healing group out of my house. And I've been a healer working with energies, a Reiki master, massage therapist. I'm a retired massage therapist and a Reiki master. I've done energy work and I was guided to do a meditation out of my house. Just and the guidance was to put up love donation offer. And I had a nice little beautiful little bowl and it was going pretty good. But what I started to learn and see what happened was I put it as love donation is because I wanted people to donate what they could instead of being a fixed charge, like charging $5, $10 um, for coming to my house. And I did that the same thing with love offering for um uh healing. But I had to unfortunately stop the group because it began to be very obvious that there were a lot more of taking, or I was losing money, and it began to cost me physically and energetically and financially a lot. So I stopped. And this is about, you know, I realized once it started taking me financially that I had to stop it. And that meant, whereas I did the group and I love doing the group, I love teaching people, I love sharing the energy experiences with people, and the people loved it too. But when it started costing me my living expenses, because when I say that is it was meant to be an hour to an hour and a half meditation and healing, and it ended up being 2 and 3 hours. So I was like, I had to stop and then it began to be whereas um, they would call me, which I don't mind doing healing, I don't mind doing energy work, and that was taking time away from me being able to financially work because I would spend hours on the phone with people, but they wouldn't reciprocate by giving me money or reciprocate with energy exchange. So I just had to stop. And the Spirit is telling me to share this with people because the one thing I learned was that not to do it if it's going to cost me financially, not even so much financially, it's everything. And that it has to be a balance, and that we have to exchange something, or I would have to exchange something. They would have to give to me as well as I give to them. And Spirit is showing me to share this with people because when it means love donation, that means it's not free. It means give what you can. And that was kind of what I got. And what I got was um, the image I had was, you go into church and there are people that support the church or support, and they're the large donations, and then they have the people that don't, but it balances out. But when people were coming to my house, that wasn't balancing out. And then it even didn't balance out anymore because I'm a giving person. And I trusted people, and they say they would give me something, and then when they wouldn't, that depleted. So they weren't also being honorable. They weren't being honorable by giving to me in some way or another. And then what was the clincher was I grew fruit and vegetables, and I put it out, and I asked for love donations for the produce. And people took everything. They took the cucumbers and the tomatoes, but didn't put a donation. And that's when I got the wake up. I was like, okay, the next time I do it on love donation, which I will do it again, I have to be more financially stable and physically stable, because otherwise it depletes and takes away from. But many people did get their healing. Many people did get their energy work, and I learned a lot because it was such a blessing to teach some of these people how to experience the energies and how to tap into theirs. So I'm down the line, we'll be doing energy work again. But you can see love donation. You see my website, my PayPal. So when people would say to me they would be willing to donate, they were going to donate, but they would do it later. So they had all the ways to do it, but then they wouldn't. But then they would come back again and do it again. So I just honored that and honored that experience. And for each one of you, will have to have some kind of experience like that. It's a blessing. I know that the love donation will come in some way or another. And this is about clearing energies for people. So I want to bless you, and I want to thank you for listening to this and understanding. And maybe this is for somebody to understand that what love donation is. It is actually you donate something. Money. To me, it was not just the money. It was like I had a co-partner, and that person was supposed to co-chair with me and didn't do it. You could have brought the fruit and the water that I had to buy every week a couple times, but nobody offered. Because one of the things I educated with them is when you're meditating and doing this work, you need to drink water after doing the meditation healing work. Or you need to replenish yourself with some good fruit or vegetables. And so that's what I would supply. And that would cost me even more money. So this is just me sharing with you. It was a blessing. It was a great lessons for me. And so now when I do it again, I get to choose whether I'll do it a love offering or I charge. And most likely I will charge to charge them to come to the healing groups. And I'm going to share another experience. I had a friend of mine who did a group. She actually rented a building, and she had to shut it down because 20 and 30 people would come. And she would do the same thing, said love offering, and they didn't. And so she had to shut down. So this is just some information I've been told to share and see where it goes. Blessings. Somebody may get something out of this. Hopefully this helps somebody out. Love y'all. Bye.